Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And today I'm playing on the wonderful Tame the Beast server hosted by Biffa and TopMass.net. First thing I want to do in this video, in which I explore some of the wonders of my new assembly table setup. You'll notice my current assembly table setup is being halfway dismantled. And first thing I'm going to need is more of those soldering irons so I can pull chips out of these and keep dismantling. Now, unfortunately, I already unplugged this earlier. So let's plug that back in and activate that switch to get some energy coming on through here as well as... I can't get that switch, can I? Boom, 2 switches. So that'll turn on that pump too. And that pump is not providing energy to this. So we are going to provide energy into here. Here we go. Here's one soldering iron. And we may as well make a second one. You know, because why not, really? No reason not to. Great. So now I can come over here and just start ripping a whole bunch of these awesome chips out of these. So there's one. I can drill that out. Boom. We'll take that with us as well. Over here, let's solder that out, or solder and iron that out. And rip it out as well. This one over here. You know what? We really don't need these bones. We're just going to solder and iron that out and do the same drill. Great. So, meantime, we switch that off. Wonderful. Stealing some more switches. Stealing some more of these magical, wonderful pieces of glass fiber cable that I constructed earlier. And we are going to the spawn, the magical land where I've set up our new assembly table. This is like for the entire server. And what I've done, I did this on I Am Spoon's stream a few nights ago. I came in here with King Daddy D-Mac, and we set up a bunch of combustion engines here and here that use this aqueous accumulator to pump water into this tank, and then the water from the tank is pumped into the machines. So that's pretty cool. But unfortunately, when I turn all of them on, let me first make sure that there's something in here that's ready to be assembled. Great. So if I come in here and I turn these No. Let's not do that. Okay. Let me get something out that I can... Yeah. So we got plenty of fuel, plenty of water. If I turn these two on... And so then that's enough that we get a bunch of red beams. Red is one of the lower power indicator settings. We turn on this one, we get another 2 combustion engines going. And that should, as they heat up, that should increase our power to around yellow. Okay, so now we're at yellow. Now I can turn on these 2 augmented electrical engines here and here as well. And they'll suck energy out of these solar panels, which had stored a ton of energy. I'm going to want to come in with this bat box and actually redo the electricity a little bit. But yeah, see, they're barely doing anything. So what we're actually going to want to do on that front is to relocate some of that power down and around to here. And let's put in our bat box. Here we go, like so. Right here. Cool, so that'll start charging off of the solar panel thing. Whoops, and let me turn that with my wrench this way. Okay, so now I can go ahead and place some more electrical engines. And we're going to place one here. Oh, dang it, that's facing the wrong way, so crescent wrench out. Why is that? Oh yeah, that's right. Those will only interface with the wooden conductive pipes. So let's stick these extra arrows here for right now. And let's... How can we hit this without breaking anything? Best angle is going to be like so. Okay, great. So let's put a wooden conductive pipe here. And an electrical engine. And dang it, that was not at all the wooden conductive pipe I was looking for. So, much like those droids. What? Okay, there we go. Wooden conductive pipe. Spin the engine. Now, what we're going to want is a lever here as well. And we can turn that on so that'll start going. But it's not going to do much. Well, let's drop in this great, awesome electrical circuit board. And let's also come in and out this way and put an electrical engine here. And we are up to green on the power scale, which is good. Now we're back down to yellow, but we turn those back on, and that's pretty good. Let's make sure we're getting enough water and everything in all of our engines here, and that they're not about to overheat. Okay, so we're still good on water. These will eventually start to run out of water, so we have to eventually build a timer to keep these from overheating. This one's almost out of fuel, and this one's got plenty of fuel. So, okay, we're up to green with these two engines. This one doesn't even have anything in a socket yet. So let's just drop that in there. I don't know if that's going to be enough to bring it up to blue. We might need at least one more engine to do that. So, let's put an engine right there. Can we mount that directly on the engine? Oh, that would have been way too easy if so. Let's grab us a block, literally any block. And we will place that here. And if we turn that on, great. And let's drop this into here. Man, this looks so cool. I would love for it to actually max out, but I don't think... How are we doing on power? So the bat box still has a ton of power, and these solar panels are starting to deplete. But in the meantime, we are just making a ton of stuff. Now, one of the coolest things that you can make with this stuff, or with the assembly tables, let me deselect the stuff that's on here right now. So deselect that, and deselect that. The coolest thing you can do with the assembly tables is you can put a, a cobblestone structure pipe, which you make by combining cobblestone transport pipe with gravel. You put that into here, and then you can make facades, like a cobblestone facade or a wood facade. And what those facades do... Oh, good, we actually are hitting blue, or we were briefly, because I guess there's a little bit of internal storage, so the fact that... Whatever. So you can take these cool facades, and you can lay them over exposed piping, like so. You'll see I actually used obsidian facade for the back of this on Spoon Stream, because I think that looks really awesome. But if I come over here, like this is for, educational purposes, so this doesn't have to actually look beautiful. But I can put, like, wood facade, and like, oh, look, it's a log. See, that's pretty cool. And you can even have the pipes go through... Whoops. Dang it, it's really hard to do this exactly right. Yeah, you can even have... You see how that pipe kind of cuts through there? So then you have the appearance of it's like, oh, it's this log thing. Oh, dang it, ran out. And now we don't have power in there. So let's fix that. Yeah, so now we're getting energy again. So anyway, so this is going to be the community electrical pump, combustion engine / industrial electric engine converter magic machine that does all the fun stuff. Oh, dang it, I'm the worst at remembering which things to have selected when I want to click on stuff. So we're still doing okay for water over here. I could probably swing back to my base and grab a little bit more, or at least one more electrical engine. Now, if I turn off all of the combustion engines... Whoops. No, that's the water pump. I need that on. That is bad to turn off. Turn off those. Okay, so with just the electrical engines on, we still get back to yellow, but that's not, like, ideal. So we turn those off, turn those off, turn those off. And then that should be all the energy that's in the system. Okay, so everything is going away. Let's quickly jump into our beds here and lay down our weary heads to rest and cry some more, or not, whatever. Okay, great. So new day, those solar things will start solaring. I need to go back to Joe's base. Bada base. Boom. Okay, so we're going to need our electric wrench and our advanced lap pack, and our normal wrench, and our soldering irons. Cool. Whoa! And, oh yeah, I forgot. I need the jetpack to get up there. I still need to fix the ladder, because once I got the jetpack, I was like, I don't need the ladder. I live by my own rules. I elevate myself. And while that's technically true, the jetpack helps elevate me. Cool. So we will grab that switch as well. And we can just hop on down here and maybe grab one more of these. as well. Oh, do I have... I don't need these bones. Solder and iron. Boom. Okay. Bye-bye, bones. And grab that. And that will... Yeah, that'll be fine. Great. So back we go to the wondrous spawn area. That is not my quarry. That's the spawn area. Boom. We are back at spawn. It's impressive. Everybody's impressed by the holidays. They're wonderful. Okay, cool. So next problem. Where do we put our additional electrical engines is the next problem. Because there's really only so much access. Or like, so it appears. But you forget, if I just come over here, see, that'll connect through the facade there. So now, what I can do is I can connect additional electrical engines using more wooden conductive pipes. So if I go like, boom, wooden conductive pipe, and then I put like one of these here. Nope, gotta wrench it around. Oh, actually, that would have worked into that one, too, wouldn't it? Okay, I don't need that. Awesome. So then the facade heals itself by default, which is the best. Okay, so we just come to... that's one over too far. Break that again. Okay, so if we come down straight here... That's actually still arguably unnecessary, but... Well, whatever. So then we put one here. And... I guess I could have just put one here. That's... Yeah, let's break it down that way, okay? So then we put a switch right here. And I'm going to need the... Okay, so these are the combustion engines. Actually, it's probably unsafe to have the electrical and the combustion engines on the same switch. But you know what? This is a teaching experience. So we are just going to learn. That's what we're going to do. Whoops, that is not where that goes. And this one's going to go here. Okay, so those are both in. We can activate these things. Activate this. Come on over here. Ideally, this would all be on like one switch or maybe two. Like one for electrical, one for other non-electrical stuff. Also, I've got these batteries here. Okay, yeah, that's still... These are all doing fine. Oh, yeah, I need to set this to actually make something. Where'd all... Oh, did it already make all of those facades? Oh, that's awesomely fast. Okay, so let's set it to make gates. So, it goes red, yellow... Boom! Blue! We have successfully maxed out the power on this thing. Which means that we can do now... I've got a whole nother assembly table here... We can come back here and maybe grab the wood to make another chest. Oh, there's no wood to make another chest. We can maybe steal a chest from somewhere. Is there anything? Is that an important chest? Maybe we should just go grab a chest from down in the bottom of my base here. I'm sure I've got something that's like kind of... Whoa, not that one. How are we doing? Come on, chests. Why do you guys all got to be terribly full? Planks, yay! So we can take these planks here. The way you make a chest in Minecraft is you make a box out of boxy planks. Boom. So then we head back on up here. Oh, that's cool that I can fly through those fences. That was kind of a bit of a gamble. Oh, dang it, there was only enough energy, I guess, because they had stored it while they were turned off. See, I was going to go and make a whole nother table here, like, here or so, and then plug that into this box. And so then it would fill this second box as well, like once this one was full. Or, well, not both of them, but you get the idea. Okay. So either way, though, it's chugging along on this. Are all the engines on, just to be completely sure we are maxing everything out here? Okay, we are maxing everything out, but still, this is going super fast. So we got... How quick is this gate going? Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. For a community assembly table, this is acceptably speedy, I should say. Some of them are yellow, some of them are green. I might come back through here and... Why isn't that one turned on? Okay, so let's see if that makes a difference. That might just mean it's a more sustained green, though, instead of dipping to yellow. Everything's on. Everything's green. Okay. Well, anyway, so you guys get the idea. I could come back through here and make this prettier later, and I probably will have to because, oh my god, this is terrible. But for right now, you know, it looks pretty nice. We got our cool solar panel stuff here, which is all Oh, that's why I just dropped to yellow, because I just ran out of power. So, yeah, let's go ahead and turn off all of these wee baby engines here. Good night, engines. Good night, electrics. Turning off those. And finally, turn off these gas-powered ones back here. And that should shut everything down. So we still got our pumps running in the background to keep our tanks full and everything cooled. But for right now, you know, it's a pretty good setup. I'm hoping other folks on the server will also contribute lasers and tables and stuff. I was thinking about trying to make this say like Joe with like an E out this one. That wasn't my initial plan, but it kind of worked out a little pretty coolly. So anyway, I'll mess with it. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep assembly tabling.